Hello to one and all. Welcome to DED Special Ed ASD Easy Notes. These notes will help you in understanding the topic, and the answers are complete and concise and simplified also because it is compiled by students for students. I had done the common paper 3 earlier, and since it was my first attempt, it was quite a long video, I can understand, but I had taken a lot of trouble to make the notes, and a lot of information is given. So similarly, I have tried to make this paper also, Unit 1 Inclusive Education, and I will be making it shorter and much more easier for you to access the information. The first unit deals with introduction to inclusive education. इसमें inclusive education का meaning, उसका concept definition, उसके क्या-क्या benefits हैं, and क्या-क्या differences है special education, integrated education and inclusive education में. And फिर हमारे जो गवर्नमेंट प्रोग्राम्स हैं, पॉलिसीज हैं, सर्व शिक्षा अभियान, रमसा और आईएड्स के बारे में कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन and barriers to inclusive education. We will see that in 1.5. So let's start with the first point, that is inclusive education. IE इसका reference point मैंने दिया है. It is a learning environment that promotes full personal, academic and professional development of all students without considering their class, color or the level of learning abilities or उनके difficulties and their language styles. ये एक नया अप्रोच है जहां पर सारे स्टूडेंट्स को एक साथ एक क्लासरूम में बिठाकर उनको पूरे लर्निंग एक्सपीरियंस दिया जाता है एंड उनके स्ट्रेंथ्स और एबिलिटीज और उनके जो वीकनेसेस हैं हर एक पर ध्यान दिया जाता है सबके साथ, and it seeks to maximize the potential of all students. It is one of the most effective ways to promote an inclusive and tolerant society. Now, the एक inclusive classroom का aim क्या है? It is to provide all students with an appropriate learning environment so that each student को chance मिलता है अपने full potential maximize करने के लिए. So, given a definition, it is when all students, regardless of any challenges they have, are placed in an age-appropriate general education classes that are in their own neighborhood schools to receive high-quality instructions, interventions, and supports that enable them to meet success in the core curriculum. Moving on, inclusive education के कुछ principles हैं. No discrimination. किसी भी बच्चे में regardless of his strengths and weaknesses कोई भेदभाव नहीं होना चाहिए. सारे बच्चों को equal opportunities मिलना चाहिए in the classroom. Adaptations and modifications. जिस भी बच्चा में कोई challenges हैं, उसके हिसाब से कुछ चीजें modified की जाएंगी और कुछ चीजें adapt की जाएंगी. We will be seeing this further. Participation of all students. पूरे क्लासरूम एनवायरनमेंट का जो टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस है सबके लिए पार्टिसिपेशन बहुत जरूरी है एंड सबको चांस भी दिया जाएगा. एवरी स्टूडेंट इज यूनिक एंड उसके अलग चैलेंजेस होते हैं, तो उन बच्चों के लिए स्पेसिफिक सपोर्ट सिस्टम दिया जाएगा. एंड प्रमोशन ऑफ डाइवर्सिटी ऑफ लर्नर्स. डाइवर्सिटी मतलब डिफरेंट स्टूडेंट्स, डिफरेंट कैपेबिलिटीज, डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड्स, उन सबको प्रमोट एक साथ किया जाएगा. So these are the principles of inclusive education. What is the concept behind? It is accepting the differences of these children, understanding each child's different challenges. It could be physical challenge, cognitive, academic, social, or emotional. The school and classrooms will operate on the premise that the students with disabilities are as competent as those without. यानी कि सभी बच्चों को सेम इक्वालिटी दिया जाएगा. They will all participate together in the classroom. And much of this inclusive education is related that all students receive their education in the least restrictive environment. वो है LRE. अब इंक्लूसिव एजुकेशन के कुछ स्पेसिफिक एम्स देखते हैं. एजुकेशन फॉर ऑल, यानी सभी का एजुकेशन हो. प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ द इंडिविजुअल राइट्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स विद डिसेबिलिटीज. आइडेंटिफाइंग स्किल्स एंड एबिलिटीज, डेवलपिंग द एटीट्यूड्स एंड प्रिपेयरिंग देम फॉर चैलेंजेस. अचीविंग यूनिवर्सलाइजेशन ऑफ एजुकेशन. सेल्फ रिलायंस, इंडिपेंडेंस एंड सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट कुछ क्वालिटीज हैं. And the feeling of unity that all in the classroom are together and one. Now, what are the advantages of inclusive education? Through inclusive education, there is higher achievement of the students with disabilities and their peers, जो उनके classmates हैं, they also benefit. For the students with disabilities, it includes academic gains in literacy, numeracy skills, and better communication skills and improved social relationships. Because उन सब के बीच में friendships बन जाती हैं. Now, what is the role of inclusive education? This is a very important point with respect to your exam. It is about ensuring access and quality education for all students by effectively meeting their diverse needs in a way that is responsive, accepting, respectful, and supportive. That is, the students with disabilities को adequate support systems and opportunities मिलती हैं, depending on their diverse needs. They participate in a common learning environment with support systems to remove, diminish का मतलब है removal and extinguishing the barriers and obstacles that may lead to exclusion. Enabling each student to fully participate and share with his peers, providing a positive climate to promote a sense of belonging and a sense of tolerance and adjustment with other students, that is, without disabilities. Now, what are the differences between special education, inclusive education, and integrated education? Special education जो दिया जाता है वो है separate special schools में. It is a separate education system for the students with disabilities. The SWD का मतलब यहाँ पर students with disabilities है. It is carried outside the mainstream society. That means mainstream schooling जो normal schools हैं उनमें special ed नहीं है. It is a separate special school. Specialized support systems are given for them. It caters for their separate needs by experts, and special curriculum and a special schedule is followed in the special ed school system. We move on to integrated. Now, integrated means you have a system of normal school, and along with that, you have side by side the special school also functioning, but they are in a common environment, but they are still separate. There is a process of interaction of students with disabilities, but it is maintained at a minimum. It does remove the complex and peer learning is there. There is sufficient social participation and it is not expensive. But special बच्चों के लिए special infrastructures and special curriculum separate maintain किया जाता है. So, including the qualities of special ed as well as integrated, we have this new approach which is inclusive education, because it celebrates the diversity of all the individual differences in the students, and this education system reaches out to all the children together. So it is the process of understanding the diverse needs of all learners and reduces the barriers. There is an access to general curriculum. That is, one core curriculum will be followed, which will be accessible to all the students. There is less isolation. Integration में भी isolation है, and special education तो वैसे भी isolated, single specialized support system है. There is an inculcation of positive attitude between all the children. There is cooperative learning and a flexible schedule followed in inclusive एजुकेशन। तो आप लोग इन पॉइंट्स के ऊपर अच्छे से एलैबोरेट कर सकते हैं। मूविंग ऑन टू सर्व शिक्षा अभियान, that is the SSA. This was a flagship program of the Government of India to achieve universalization of elementary education. It was done with the partnership of the state government. This program seeks to open new schools in places where no schools were available. It was made to strengthen the existing infrastructure through providing additional classrooms, toilets, drinking water facilities, and having school improvement grants. That means specific money was being provided to the school to provide quality and elementary education along with requisite life skills. So, retention of students in school as mandated by the 86th Amendment to the Constitution of India. The main focus was free and compulsory education to the children in the age group of 6 to 14 years and providing it as a constitutional fundamental right. And it was made to address the needs of 192 million children in 1.1 million habitations. Let us go into the features. It was aimed to provide for variety of interventions for universal access and retention, bridging of gender and social category gaps. That means the differences between boys and girls and upper class and middle class and lower class जो gaps थी society में, to bridge the gaps and to provide elementary education, thereby improving the quality of learning. So, जैसे मैंने पहले मेंशन किया था, स्कूल इम्प्रूवमेंट ग्रांट्स दिए गए थे ताकि स्कूलिंग फैसिलिटीज इंप्रूव की जाए। एक इंपॉर्टेंट टैगलाइन था इनका, चलो स्कूल चले हम। An attempt to provide an opportunity for improving human capabilities to all children through provision of community-owned quality education in a mission mode. That means सारे बच्चों का जो एलिमेंट्री लेवल में थे उनको quality of basic education improvise किया जाए. Another important tag was पढ़े भारत तो बड़े भारत, which was a nationwide sub-program of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan to provide comprehensive early reading, writing, and early mathematics program for children in grade 1 and 2. Now, another important scheme was the inclusive education for disabled at secondary stage, which was launched from the year 2009 and 10. It was to enable all students with disabilities to pursue further 4 years of secondary schooling after completing 8 years of elementary schooling in an inclusive enabling environment. इस स्कीम में स्पेशल फोकस दिया गया था for girls and setting up of model inclusive schools in every state. इसके कुछ important features हैं. Student-oriented components such as medical and educational assessment, support services, assistive devices, boarding and lodging facilities. Of course, TLMs to the. Other components were providing special ed teachers and allowances for general teachers, teacher training programs, establishment of resource rooms, and appointment of special ed teachers and removing of architectural barriers in the school. That is, school के infrastructure में changes लाए गए थे. Main aims. The scheme covers all children studying at secondary stage in government, local body and government aided schools and included children of different disabilities, namely blindness, low vision, leprosy cured, hearing impairment, locomotor disabilities, MR, mental illness, autism and cerebral palsy. The scheme was introduced with a view to providing educational opportunities for children with disabilities in general schools to facilitate their retention and included many other facilities such as transport allowance, escort allowance, that is providing them caregivers in the vehicles, and hostel accommodation along with the actual cost of equipment. So everything related to infrastructure of the school was covered. We move on to another scheme, that is Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan. It was a vision of making secondary education of good quality available, accessible, and affordable to all students in the age group of 14 to 18 years. And this was main focused for their contribution positively to their own holistic development and that of the state and country as a whole. The objective of Ramsa was to enhance access and improve quality of education at secondary stage while ensuring equity, that is giving equal chances, equal opportunities in the learning environment. Moving on to the features, the scheme envisaged enhancing the enrollment for classes 9 to 10, by providing a secondary school within a reasonable distance of every habitation. And the successful implementation of this mission was from 2009 and 10 and included multidimensional research, technical consulting and funding support. That means financial support bhi diya gaya tha. The main aims was to improve the overall quality of education imparted at secondary level and to remove barriers of gender, socio-economic and disabilities and universal retention by the year 2020. Now, major heads: quality improvement in schools, that is the promotion of environmental education and along with developing scientific laboratories, access and equity. Then providing of ICT, and it also included the schemes for the integrated education for the disabled children. Several components for convergence with child development services and SSA for the particular group at elementary as well as in special schools. We move on to the last point, that is the barriers to inclusion. First is a negative attitude. Society ki negative attitude, environment se bhi negative attitude, because acceptance and understanding दो बहुत important conditions हैं for children with special needs. They often face bullying and they are often ignored in classes. कई बार society इनको isolate भी कर देती है. So first barrier they have to face is negative attitudes. Physical barriers, that is the lack of wheelchairs, ramps, lifts, and also in public transports and public facilities, and lack of assistive technologies to enable their inclusion in the infrastructure. Curriculum, जो पूरा learning program है, it is inappropriate because it is not designed to include the needs of the range of diverse learners. It is very rigid and lack of modifications to suit the child with special need. Another barrier is untrained teachers, that is the lack of competent teachers and training facilities for the staff having negative attitude and lack of understanding. Lack of funding, because you're not able to provide the finance for getting trained experts, appropriate TLMs and support systems to implement inclusive education in the schools. Societal issues, that is the problem of stigmatizing and isolation from others in the society. Lack of technical support to give a broad-based vision for inclusive education, and poor policies that causes a delay in the implementation and evaluation. So these are the major headings under barriers to inclusive education. Each of these points have to be explained in detail because it is a very important question for the exam. So the schools might not want to admit the child with special need and they do not make any efforts to mold the curriculum or the environment to suit the needs. So this leads to further problems such as higher dropouts and breakdowns in the morale of these children. Due to lack of awareness, their education and their opportunity to learn and adjust to the mainstream education system is a problem. We have to provide them a sense of belongingness, and we have to remove bullying and segregation from all social activities in the school. For successful implementation of inclusive education, the parents, teachers, and even the children without disabilities, that is the normal children, have to be educated about the system and made aware of its advantages and benefits. These people together play a pivotal role in the implementation process. We need to understand the difficulties of the implementation process of inclusive education from the viewpoints of all these groups to understand and remove the barriers. Lack of awareness still remains a problem in our society, and it is mainly responsible in the implementation process. But there are other factors which are causing greater trouble in the process of universalizing education system in our country. So students, please subscribe to Easy Notes and I'm sure this topic will be very useful.